While young American soldiers were being blown to pieces in Iraq, this guy was having a lot of fun. That's why it's personal with me.
Please welcome the magnificent Vincent Bugliosi. In this book, you say that you would like to plant second thoughts in George Bush's head. I hate to quibble, but this presupposes that George Bush has had a first thought.
No one has ever accused him of being that bright, but I think he knows the difference between being safe and having someone coming after him. Until I see this guy sitting in an American courtroom being prosecuted for first-degree murder, but I'm not going to be satisfied. I want this guy to pay for what he's done. There's 1 million people in their graves right now. Who's fighting for them? Who's trying to bring about justice for them? I have the cloud of an emaciated moth. I'm looking for a person in authority.
Really what this book is concerned with is the American war dead. That's what he can be prosecuted for.
Yeah, but I did come up with jurisdiction to prosecute him here in America for the over 4,000 American soldiers that have died fighting his war. Not your war, Warren's, or mine, or America's war, but George Bush's war.
You talk about jurisdiction and that D.C. would be the way to go, but to me the sweet justice would that it be tried in Texas. Because according to Bush's own words, retards can be executed in that state, which I think opens the door for him.
I can't keep up with you. That's good. I don't think it's unreasonable to believe that there's at least one prosecutor out there, maybe many more, that's courageous enough to step forward and say, hey, this is the United States of America. And in America, no man is above the law.
You make such a great case in this book. But I want to hear you make a case against yourself. Like, pretend you're Jerry Spence for a second. There's got to be something that you would fight against as the defense attorney.
Oh, I can't even imagine such a scenario.
You really do not like this man, and I remember reading Helter Skelter, and I don't remember it as being quite that personal, so I have to ask you, who do you think is crazier, Charles Manson or George Bush?
Well, here's the thing. It is personal. It's not supposed to be personal for a prosecutor because it's supposedly it clouds your vision. But would it be personal with this guy here, George Bush? And I'll tell you why. During the hell on earth this guy created in Iraq, this guy, George Bush, smiled through it all. Now, I know the White House press people say, oh, he takes the loss of American soldiers hard. And I say that's just pure moonshine. Suffering on one hand and joking around and having fun on the other are simply incompatible. They cannot coexist. They are mutually exclusive. Bush and his people have gotten away with thousands upon thousands of murders, and we, America, the American people, cannot let him do this.